Hi everyone. For those that don't know me, I'm Emma and I'm the artist behind Unsteady Art. So I do quite a lot of my own designs, but I also like to play around with new ideas. So this is what this video is about today. So this is actually the second time I've recorded this because my head and the bag was all cut off. So yeah, replay. So this is one of the bags that I was previously, that you don't know, telling about. It's a backpack. I can't use backpacks, but I've got a friend's birthday coming up and yeah, it's just so perfect for him. And he loves Cthulhu, so that's what I'm going to do for him. So I've already, as you can see, hooped up. But what I've done is just basically made sure that the hoop is in line with this and the top of the label. So unfortunately you can't see that bit. I haven't used any stabiliser, so this is proper new, and it's just because this material shouldn't give. It is sturdy enough to stand on its own. The other bag that I've got, which is more my style, over the shoulder, because that's really the only one that I can handle. Being on 6, you can't really take it off, and if you're in a wheelchair, at least I can hang it to the side and have it on my knee. So I purposely bought the canvas bag because the idea is I'm going to try and, sorry if the camera's moving, it's because I'm knocking the table and you're on the table. So the idea is to put some of the badges on. Now I'm going to use some of the B grades just for the fact that I don't want to waste them. So yeah, I'm going to adhere them to that, and yeah, I'll come back in a bit and tell you exactly how that went on. If it stuck, if it kept where it should be. But you will see me putting them on as well. So yeah, I'll get on with it and see you in a bit. Hello again everyone. So I finished the bag. I'm now going on to the next one. I've changed a little bit of the idea, but not by too much, but I'll let you know. So that went out perfectly fine. Couldn't be any happier. Like to see it on more stuff, but I'm going to have to sort of see how it looks first and what supplies I can get. So the second bit is my canvas bag. So nicely, very nice. And the second part, yeah, here's on. And the second part is to hoop my canvas bag. Now I've decided to do the logo like I do on my jumpers and things like that on the front, and then put like a couple of selected badges on the side. A, it's generally just to get my name out there, but B, at least I can show them different things in one bag, which is quite nice, rather than getting in the summer months and having to put a big t-shirt on, or yeah, that's just going to make me hot and bothered. Right, so let's hook this on. So this really does just fit. Oh, sticking to each other. So this just fits on there. And I'm going to do it where so I'm purposely going to do it where it goes in machine with the most of the bag dangling off. The reason being is because it's going to be easier for me to get into the embroidery machine, because all that thickness would have to go over the bar in the centre, rather than dangling off when I can just push it up to get to the bobbin. So that needs to be there. Let's make sure it's flush. Grab by both angles. So we'll have to it's a bit off that one. Start that again. There we go. Any problem with doing it at this angle? I'm going to turn it round. There we go. Like I said, it just fits on. So it's very easy to at least line up this way on. Like that. Just push it up from this side. Where's the hardest thing? Just sort of prising it out slightly, just to pull it a bit taut. It is a little bit wonky there as well, so let's try and fix that. That's at least straight there. So good thing with these bags is at least I won't have to use stabilizers on them. They're already taut themselves. With the other bag I am putting some like waterproof material over the top just so it doesn't soak in. Canvas bags unfortunately aren't designed for that type of weather, but it's very good to carry around. Alright, so let's load it on machine and get it stitched out. Hi everybody. So this is pretty much a part 2, even though I'm probably going to end up putting it on the same video. Reason being is because a while ago I did my bag. Now the idea for the canvas bag was to actually put some of the badges on. But I did the bag, got too tired, and then haven't picked it up since. So this is basically part 2. So first of all, I want to show you where I'm going to put them, how I'm going to do them, and other things like that. Then I've got this water bottle. So I bought this just to see how it would work. One, I wanted to see if the badges would adhere to it, and B, whether or not I could stitch something out on it. Now, I know full well that for the size that it is, I wouldn't be able to get a big design, so it might be customisation for a, well, name, things like that. Which, I have to admit, for water bottles, especially if it's kids, is definitely, at least you know whose is whose. So, there is 2 things when it comes to this. So I've got the badge that I'm wanting to put on, which is my dolphin. I'm also going to put one of my clear vinyl stickers on the bottle as well. I have got someone in mind for this one, just as a little extra something. And yeah, see how it goes. So, first things first, I've got to heat up my little press. So, all I'm doing is pressing it 3 times so it goes to the heat. While that's doing, I'm just going to quickly show you where I want these. So I kind of wanted my lilac flaming skull, kind of like magic flames, it's quite nice, at the bottom, and then this one fits lovely just where the unsteady art bit is. I do like me weighted. That's one of the reasons why me and my husband met, was we both had an iguana. So it is something that's meaningful, as well as some that I absolutely love and adore. So that's that. So that's already heated up, even though I'm not going to be using it yet. So first things first, let's get the sticker on the bottle. I usually like to keep the stickers on the bottle before I hand it out at least 24 hours. So I am purposely putting it on now. So all I'm needing to do with this is where the rim is, I just need to make sure that that is flat to where the water line is. Apparently wanted to stick itself. So somehow it's managed to pick up a bit while it's there. In fact, no it isn't, it's an imperfection in the plastic. So that's how that one looks. So next is to put the backing in for these. Just have to be organised, so if the areas change it's because of that. So what I was talking about before, so I always like to write down everything that I need, especially when it comes to the paper backing. So it tells me where I've got it from, where it is, and then also really shiny side down on top of the badge. The reason being is I've done it several times the opposite way around. 170 seconds for 5 seconds, peel off the backing and then put onto the garment for 180 degrees for 20 seconds. Repeat on other side. So, just as a reminder, so I need to reheat that up because it took me a while to get you guys sorted. So I need my 3 badges. My normal scissors. I do not ever use my embroidery scissors for stuff like this because you are dealing with sticky material, and that doesn't go well when you're trying to cut fabric. So really shine the side down. further across so I can actually get to this. So I'm going to do it this way. Let's see if I can get one that's on this bit. Do it this side so you can see. Usually helps, doesn't it? So yes, I can fit that nicely and comfortably there. So draw it across there. So what I'm looking at. My mic died at this point, so I'll be continuing with voiceover. All I'm doing is cutting out all of my badges, putting a bit of heat onto the back just in a small area just so it tacks down, so when you're cutting it out you can go close without it slipping and changing angles. Then after I've cut them out, I'm just applying it properly with the heat press so it's adhered to the back, then flipping it over, taking the backing off and then applying it to the badge. I'll let you listen to some music now. So the one thing that I did forget to do last time is, now that I've got it, is to water seal the back. Because obviously it is something that's it's water protected, but as soon as you pierce into it, it's going to soak through. So I have got some water seal film. So this should do the trick. Very thin film. Lovely though. Right, so it has finally worked. My fault. Apparently you're not to put as much pressure or as much heat on it as what I've been doing. So yeah, lightly with the heat, not for long, and just give it that few seconds to cool down and then peel off, and hooray! There you go everyone. So took a little bit longer than what I thought, mainly because I forgot about one thing that I was going to do, which I'll go through in a second. So one of the things that I did do today was to iron on the badges. So this one has got the, I'll spit it out, it's got the sticker on, and then it's got the embroidery on the cover. Worked out pretty well to say that it's a rounded object. I did put it in to the bottle back in just to sort of when it was cooling down, just to make sure it stuck. I also finished off a bag. I'm going to put a few buttons on there as well, but I'll show you that on the end result. So these ones come on quite nicely. Also the stitching as well went on really well. So obviously this is the end to the original one as well. The last one is a present from a friend. He'll know as soon as he sees it really. So Cthulhu bag. Stitched directly onto the bag, managed to hoop it into the side just, and then I've put the plastic over the top to water seal it down. It did take 5 attempts to do this, so the answer to the question: light pressure, don't hold it down for long, wait till it's cooled down before taking away the butcher paper. As you can see, I've done 2 parts just to be able to make sure it's done, but it succeeded, so next time hopefully I'll just take one go. I have also wrote down, like I did before, the instructions on there, so at least next time round I don't have to look over the video, I can just read. So yeah, I have to admit I'm very impressed with what I've done, and hopefully I can get a lot more done and a lot more designs, and yeah, hopefully you love it too. So thank you very much. Please like, subscribe, ring notification bell. I'm on Instagram a lot, so most of these you'll see before I've actually put on YouTube, so please join me on there as well. I will link everything below. So thank you very much, and bye!